keep the music playing.
$99 bottles of beer on the wall. Hey, it's Monday, live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Zach Owens Show. We're talking beer. We're talking ale all week long with possibly a professional wrestler stopping by. We don't know. You just never know. Great music. We have some good music lined up this week for you, too, here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning. Let's start with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute.
The following words were spoken by the late Red Skelton on his television program as he related the story of his teacher, Mr. Laswell, who felt his students had come to think of the Pledge of Allegiance as merely something to recite in class each day. Now, more than ever, listen to the meaning of these words. I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous to you. May I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. United, that means that we've all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states. 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. And to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, It is from the people to the leaders, and not from the leaders to the people, for which it stands one nation. One nation meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation, and justice, the principle or quality of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance, under God. Now, wouldn't it be a pity if someone said that's a prayer, and that it would be eliminated from schools too? God bless America.
Man, that is so good. I remember for many years when Jim and I did the radio show that we would play the Red Skelton version describing that. But great job by Charlie Daniels, the history. And we were talking, Zach and I were talking about how a lot of people don't realize what he said. The word God was not in the original Pledge of Allegiance. It was added later on. Look who's here. It's the comedic team of Benjamin and Zach. Da, 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 da. And they can juggle. Go ahead. There we go. Juggle beer cans, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we got a bunch back here, so we ought to jack with them and screw Brian and Chris up. Anyway, hey, I got Benjamin over here, far left. I got Zach. Zachary, as we're going to call him.
Then we go with that.
Is here from Waco Ale Company. And you know, I 1 year ago today, I was in Germany for Oktoberfest, and some pictures started coming up on my phone, and I said, you know what, let's just do something. I was talking to Kevin about it. Let's do something related to beer. And here we are, Waco Ale. So we'll talk beer all week long. Hopefully get you interested in going to Waco Ale, and we're going to drop some news that we got. Maybe a new location coming and a new name, possibly for Waco Ale. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Howdy.
Are y'all liquored up? Did y'all come liquored up? Or
Not yet.
A little later in the day.
officially, when is 5 o'clock for you guys?
11.
It's not lying.
I gotta first of all kick it off by just tell me a little bit about you, Benjamin, where you're from originally, how you ended up in Waco.
Alrighty, yeah. So originally from Dallas, I've been in Waco for 12 years now, and then I've been brewing beer for a little over a year and a half now with Waco Ale Company.
Right.
And I love it out here. Great town, and got everything I need out here.
Girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, what do you got?
We're just working on ourselves right now.
Ah, there you go. He's that swinging bachelor, right?
Yeah, she'll love to hear that.
All right, Zachary, tell us about you.
So my name's Zach Wickman. I grew up here in Waco, went to Baylor in the early 2000s. Been with Waco Ale Company since day one, 6 years ago.
Wow.
I love Waco. It's finally to the point to where we have enough stuff to do.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah. It has grown and grown and grown, and I think for the best. The cost of living's not bad. Traffic's a joke. There's enough stuff to do. I like
That's
it.
right. If they could just get to the point where they go out on I-35, you know what? Let's just hold off a few years and not do any construction.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever see that day?
I don't know. It feels like it's every 6 years.
Seems like it's every 6 months. That's what it seemed like to me. So tell me, you were talking about how, I always like to bring this up on the show about how Waco has exploded.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 43.
So think back to when you first started driving and you were running around Waco. How different is it today than?
Not that different.
There's so
but
much more to do.
There's a lot more. Yeah, there's way more things to do. I guess I still feel like it's Waco though. So I don't know. It's an interesting question.
You know, I have said this 100 times to my friend Randy Roberts, who bought that old warehouse and started that Diamondbacks, and they put Ninfas in and Crickets and Used to be years ago on the other end, there was a place called Burgers and Blues, and it was a blues, beautiful auditorium. They had people come in and play music. Anyway, that was 30 years ago. And I believe that's when downtown started coming around. And of course now with Magnolia, Chip and Joanne, and everything that's going on, it's just super exploded.
Just downtown in general. I mean, whenever I was in school at Baylor, there were maybe 2 places in all of downtown to go to on Friday or Saturday night. Now there's, multiple handfuls of places to go to. So
yeah,
that's night and day different. And it just feels safer downtown as well.
Oh, yeah. What I like to call the little fast food city right there by Baylor where everything is. I remember back years ago, I think it was one Mexican restaurant. That was it.
Taco Cabana.
Yeah, Taco Cabana. But it has exploded, and it ought to be great for business with tourists coming in. Mm-hmm. And in a little bit, we'll talk about where you guys are moving, and that's going to be a really, really neat location, too.
Yeah, I'd say probably half of our business is visitors, and then the other half, local people.
Right.
So,
all right, let's talk a little bit about brewing beer.
All right.
How did you get into that? How did you get interested?
So I was just extremely lucky. I got started as a bartender here and just kept asking to work in the back under the former brewer, and then got that chance to do the cleaning and all the grunt work back there, and just loved it. And then when that brewer left, Austin, the owner, gave me an opportunity to actually brew the beer myself. And I've just loved every minute of it. I'm coming up with recipes and getting to see people drink my beer and happy. And so it's just, I started as a bartender, and now I'm brewing the beer.
Yep.
Did you learning from the former brewmaster, did you say, I can do it better? Did you ever in your mind, before you start, I can do it better, or man, I would change this, or I'd like to, was that brewing brewing in your head?
Oh, absolutely. I got nothing but respect for Kevin, who taught me, but I always was very critical that his hazies were not very hazy, and so I went and did the research, and now we have very hazy IPAs at the brewery, and I'm very proud of that.
Yep.
But I'm very grateful for what he did teach me. He taught me how to keep everything clean and basically how to brew a beer, and then I just kind of Googled it and watched YouTube videos and used my brain power, and here we are.
All right, here's what we got. The first batch that you ever brewed, were you like scared, oh, it's going to suck, oh, it's not going to be good?
Oh, absolutely.
Was it good?
I was a little scared. I remember brewing. I remember Austin came back, and I said, I'm brewing a beer. I'm doing it. And that first batch was our signature Pearly Gates Pale Ale, and it turned out fantastic, and I was so happy, and I've never given up since. And it's nice when you do something right the first time.
He still worries about them all the time, though.
Does he really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be good. Oh, please be good.
I'm definitely my biggest critic. Most people are just happy to drink beer.
He worries about it like they're his children.
Does he ask everybody around there, hey, try this, give me your honest opinion?
Yeah, absolutely. And he knows I'm very honest. So
no, Zach is always my taste tester first, and he does a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's a good perk to have.
Now, between me and you, Zach, and nobody else, has he ever screwed up?
No.
And
actually,
really?
No, he has not.
Wow.
No.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I've done an excellent job, and you just keep everything clean, know what you're doing, and the beer basically brews itself. So,
all right, here's the deal. Maybe you don't know about how to make beer. Maybe you have no clue how we get beer. You think you just go down to the store and buy a bottle or a can. It's done for you, But there's a big, I'm sure there's a huge difference between Anheuser-Busch and a place that puts out how many cans a day, and then you guys. There's a difference, the technique, the taste, the everything. Yeah. We're going to find out about brewing beer. What does it take from start to finish? But first of all, we're going to check in with news, our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10, and a look at weather. We're officially today the first day of fall.
Awesome.
This is it.
Cold front.
Oh man, me too. Almost burned up yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's been rough.
Cool. Woo. Anyway, we're going to check in with news and weather right now. Back after that.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. The Mexican government confirmed a new case of New World screwworm in Sabinas Hidalgo. That is less than 70 miles from the U.S.-Mexico border. This is now the northernmost detection during this outbreak and the one that's threatening the U.S. cattle and livestock industry the most. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says it's analyzing all of the new information related to this recent case. And one man is dead and a child recovering after a boating trip on Belton Lake. The Bell County Sheriff's Office says the adult victim died after being rushed to Baylor Scott and White Medical Center yesterday evening. The crash happened just before 7:30 p.m. Only one boat was involved. A child injured in the crash was also hospitalized. Friends helped rescue both victims and brought them to shore. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's next big storm system is still set to arrive overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning, not only bringing us a good chance for showers and thunderstorms, maybe a stray stronger storm or two, but more importantly, it's also going to help to bring an end to this heat that we have been stuck in now for almost 2 full weeks. Still going to be very hot both today and tomorrow. Outside of a stray sprinkle this morning, generally dry until that storm system gets here Tuesday night. Morning temperatures today in the low to mid 70s will be about the same tomorrow morning as we warm up both days into the mid 90s. We'll see heat index values climb as high as 103. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
All right, when are we going to get some cool weather? Come on. It is actually fall today. Isn't that exciting? I don't know what time. Maybe Lizzie B can look it up. What time we officially hit fall today.
I believe.
Is it noon?
I saw earlier it's like 1:19 in the afternoon.
Really?
Yep.
119?
Why the hell 1:19?
I don't know. That's when the cold front's going to hit.
Oh, okay. That's it. All right, boys. They're all up there, the clouds, and they're going, all right, 1:19 sounds good to us. Let's change. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we got the guys from Waco L here, and I got to find out, start to finish, talk to us where we would understand what goes into brewing just a regular beer.
All right, so with all beers, you have 4 ingredients. You have water, yeast, grain, and hops, and that is a German purity law, and so you're pretty stuck with those ingredients. And so just start from finish. You know, I'm milling up my grain, I'm mashing it in, so I'm stirring it in with the water, getting all those proteins and sugars ready, putting that over into that boil kettle and boiling it to sterilize it, and also add my hops into it.
Right.
And so, you know, that ends up being a full day, and then we'll transfer that to the tank. I add my yeast, and those yeast are nice and happy. They're eating up all the sugars, turning it into alcohol, which is what people want in the beer. And so from start to finish, you know, it's usually about a 5 to 8 hour day brewing, and then about a month to where until it's ready. And so it's a little bit longer process than people realize. It's not a ready-made product right off the bat. It does take a little time, but in that time, a lot of magic happens and turns that sugary syrup into delicious beer that we all know.
It's kind of like if you ever go on vacation and you are a cigar smoker and you're somewhere in the Dominican or wherever you might be, and there's a guy rolling cigars, you have a tendency to go, oh my God, they're fresh, I'm going to buy one. No, you want to let them set, just like he talks about letting that beer set. You don't want to smoke one that the guy just wrapped. Anyway, what is it? Does it sit in big, giant containers?
Absolutely. So we have like 10-barrel fermentation vessels where it's just bubbling away, and those yeasts are eating up all that sugar.
Right.
And then we'll transfer it to a carbonation tank, force in some CO2 to give it that nice little crisp bubbliness, and then goes in the keg. It's ready to drink.
And does it sit then at room temperature, or is it chilled, or is it warm still? Or
so we have a wonderful glycol system working right now, so I keep everything, just depends on the style of beer, but usually around 60 degrees is a good fermentation temperature, and it's super important to maintain that temperature, which is why we run the glycol through the tanks and everything.
Sure. Here's the next question. That's your basic beer. But you know, just like you said, you've done 80 or so different varieties. What do you do to make it different? Is it adding something, deleting some?
So a lot of, like for me, I find a lot of styles differ depending on the yeast that I use.
Okay.
But also, you know, with my IPA, I'm putting a bunch of hops in there to give it that bitterness and maybe some juiciness or a fruity characteristic.
Right.
As opposed to maybe a lighter style where I'd put significantly less hops and maybe focus on the flavor profile of that yeast. And then with our darker, you know, with darker beers, I'm adding a lot of roasted malt to achieve the color and that flavor I want.
Oh, okay.
So really, like I said, in those 4 ingredients, I mean, the water stays the same pretty much,
Sure.
but I can have changed the hops, the yeast, and that grain to achieve, you know, what I'm going for.
Sure. Now, do you ever add anything like fruit?
Absolutely. You know, our fruit beers are actually some of our most popular beers. And so we have a mango blackberry ale right now that I'm extremely proud of. We also
Mango
have
blackberry.
Mango blackberry. It's got a little tartness, a little sweetness. I think one of our most popular beers is the Osa Rosa, which is a prickly pear
Ooh.
Mexican lager.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are begging for that to come back. So hopefully we'll bring
I
some
think,
Osa Rosa
doesn't
back.
one of the big boys do that in a can? A prickly pear?
Shiner,
Well, not as good.
Shiner has a prickly pear.
prickly pear.
But I think they use an extract or something. You know, I'm using straight 44 pounds of a pureed prickly pear.
Really?
All natural, no additives. And the flavor and color we're able to achieve with that is so
Yeah.
amazing.
The color on it is beautiful. It's like a pinkish hue. That with a lime, on point.
Yeah.
Very good.
I did try once one that was blood orange,
Okay.
I believe, and I kind of liked it. I'm not a big beer drinker, but that was pretty good right
Yeah,
there.
the fruit beers are really popular.
Yeah. Is it more popular with females or
Definitely, yeah.
just a little? I mean, I don't want to walk in and order Lizzie B. Kevin's not at the board to turn you on over there, but what's your? Can you do it? She knows how to. Are you there?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Okay. What's your favorite? What do you go and get?
I'm a big fan of something light and crisp. I'm not a like dark ale type of person, but if I am going fruity, I don't want it super sweet, but I do want that more like tart, like kick to it. I think that just like pairs better with the
That
alcohol.
kind of sounds like the prickly pear would be
Yeah.
something like.
And it tastes like beer, but you can definitely taste like the prickly pear in it.
Right.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
Now-
that mango blackberry one's calling my name. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember as a kid, my dad loved Miller High Life, the old original in the little short bottle, Miller High Life, but he liked it in a glass and he would always put salt in it. Why would you put salt in? Is there a reasoning behind that or just
I think
a
if someone
taste,
likes
or-
a little more savoriness, you know, just kind of bring, and also will bring out some flavors that wouldn't be there. You know, salt has that wonderful property. But I think it's just a preference.
Yeah, he just loved to do that. Of course, he also put salt on his watermelon, which I couldn't figure that one out either. Maybe he just was addicted to salt. Who knows, you know? All right, we're talking to the guys from Waco Ale. We're learning how to brew beer. We're going to continue to talk about brewing, what they offer right now, where they are right now, where they're going, the whole 9 yards. So stick around. We'll talk more about Waco Ale. Right now, let's go over to Lizzie B, find out what's happening in country music news. What's up?
Yes, well, summer is officially over today, but that may lend itself well to the release of a music video for Scotty McCreery's Bottle Rockets featuring Hootie and the Blowfish. The music video for McCreery, joined by Hootie and the Blowfish on the beach, has them all gathered around a fire pit with instruments in hand, and they are just making memories and singing of the past. Grammy-winning pop sensation Sabrina Carpenter, known for her hit Espresso, is set to make her Grand Ole Opry debut on October 7th. The performer, who frequently writes with Nashville-based songwriters like Amy Allen and Steph Jones, paired with the Country Music Hall of Famer Dolly Parton for a version of her hit Please, Please, Please back in February. And Carpenter's appearance at the Grand Ole Opry will include a night that includes Texas-born Nashville rising star Lacey K. Booth, who will also be appearing on the lineup. Finally, the country music community is still mourning the heartbreaking loss of songwriter Brett James, who tragically passed away last Thursday in a small plane crash in North Carolina. James had more than 500 songs recorded by artists such as Kenny Chesney, Carrie Underwood, Rascal Flatts, Dierks Bentley, and so many more. His work earned him ACM nominations, multiple CMA Triple Play Awards, a Grammy win, and an induction into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. As a cherished figure in Nashville, James was not only a hitmaker, but a mentor who took chances on new songwriters, and friends and colleagues have been posting and remembering him as the true legend, loyal friend, and creative force whose impact on the genre is just beyond measure. I'm Lizzie B. at the Backyard with your Nashville news, and I'll see y'all later.
You know, it's always been said, I learned something in radio, it's not the singer, it's the songwriter who makes the money. And that's a shame. I did have a chance to meet him, and that's a tragic loss. Wrote so many great songs, and just to end your life at that age and with a family and so forth. But anyway, our thoughts and prayers go out to that family there. All right, we're going to continue to talk to Waco L guys. Going to take a commercial break first of all. And you know what? First thing in the morning, instead of having a beer, you got to have a cup of coffee. Got to have coffee. Coffee in the morning, beer in the afternoon, beer at night. Sound like a song.
Yep.
Anyway, beer in the morning, coffee in the... anyway, coffee. Be Kind Coffee, sponsor here on the Zach Owens Show on Washington Avenue. They're great folks down there. Not only great coffee, they've got homemade pastries, homemade bagels. They make their own bagels down there. Open 7 days a week till 6 o'clock. They're open right now. Go by and check them out. Washington Avenue, their web. Go to BeKindCoffeeCrew.com and check them out. Be Kind Coffee. Tell them you heard about it right here. Commercial break time. Back after this.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Hey, I've got a little test your brain factoid for you boys and girls today. All of you, you get to participate.
Is that today?
I just thought I'd throw it in.
I thought that was Wednesday we were doing Zactoid.
Well, I got another one for Wednesday.
Okay, all right.
She has, what is it today we have?
The Zactionary.
Zactionary. This is where she asked me a word that is popular that us old people have no clue what it means.
Gen Z slang.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not going to know it either.
But before we do this, I want to know, are you boys into sports at all?
Yes,
Sport,
sir.
A little bit,
Yes,
not
sir.
as much as him.
Kevin's big into sports. All right, here we go. Name the oldest same, don't look it up, Lizzie B.
I'm not doing that.
The oldest continuous pro team in America. I'll let you each take a guess.
It's sorry, I'll go last.
And it could be any sport.
I'll allow other people
NFL,
to go
baseball,
first.
hockey, whatever.
I'm pretty sure I know.
The oldest continuous professional team. You know, right off the bat, you would say New York Yankees or Boston Red Sox or what, right? I'm just giving you an example.
I was
Or
thinking baseball.
baseball or whatever. What would you say?
I'm going to go on a whim and say Detroit Red Wings.
Okay.
I have no clue. I really don't.
No clue. Lizzie B.
I'm going hockey, Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins.
Chicago Bears.
The Philadelphia Phillies are the oldest continuous sports team in America. I was shocked when I heard that.
Is that something that they advertise? Because they should do a better job at it.
Because right off the bat, I would have thought Yankees, or somebody like that. Yeah. Philadelphia Phillies.
I wonder if the Philadelphia Philly was there at the beginning, like the mascot. That would be probably not.
Who came first, the chicken or the
egg? let's jump into the Zactionary right now. Zactionary. This is where she's gonna. What's the two previous ones?
We had Riz.
Riz. Do y'all know what Riz means?
Unfortunately, from my younger employees, I do know what Riz means.
Okay. And
Chugy.
Chugy.
Cheugy. Chugy.
And that means?
Old, outdated, out of style.
Oh man, that's
okay.
So kind of if you don't know what Chugy is,
Chugy.
Little Chugy. Yes.
All right. Today's word is.
It's a little bit easier. I'm hoping that you're able to use it in some correct contexts.
Okay.
Your word is twin.
Quinn?
Twin. TWIN.
Oh, twin.
Twin.
Oh, I thought you said Quinn with a Q. Twin. Twin. I saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Twins with Danny DeVito.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's not a baby.
All right. What does it mean?
Twin is somebody that you share very similar characteristics with, quite literally, like the word, but it could be anybody, and it could
like
be
your BFF.
Yeah, and it's just a term of adoration, like when you approach somebody and greet them, like, "What's up, twin? How you doing?"
Or you could accidentally dress the same, right?
Twin.
Oh,
yeah.
Twinning.
Well, sure, Kevin.
Twin.
Chugy.
You guys are going to use that today at Waco L, aren't you?
Well, I'm lucky that I didn't wear the same shirt as them, to be honest.
Right. Hey, twin. So what would you say what twinning would be?
I mean, it's just like a good friend that you share
Twinning.
vibes with. That's
Okay.
twin. That's twin.
And there we go, the Zactionary of the day from Lizzie B. I love that. All right, let's get back. Let's talk about Waco L. We've talked about brewing the beer. Right now, how many different beers do you offer currently, right now?
At least 10. I think we have at least 10 different beers on tap. It could be a little bit
I think
more.
we're at 14 right now.
14? Okay.
Yeah, and I know we have some that we bottled up that are in the fridge, but we don't really, we just have those in there. Yeah, Ben does a really good job of making sure that our taps are always full. I always joke around, as long as we have at least 10, then I'm going to have a great weekend. So,
What's the number one sell? What sells more than any other?
Honestly, like you said earlier with the fruit beers, we had a Hawaiian, we had a Hawaiian party about a month ago.
Yeah?
And he made a pineapple Pilsner that was awesome. And we
Wow.
did that one. We also had the mango on tap at the same time. And we flew through the pineapple Pilsner. So maybe that one, honestly, so far.
I mean, I think our top seller is always going to be Hop Burst Orange, which has no orange in it. That's all hops. That's a hazy IPA that's been around basically since the start.
Yep.
And so we just can't make enough, can't keep it on tap. The Hop Burst Orange is so popular.
Yeah.
I remember many years ago, somebody came out with a chocolate beer.
Yeah.
Anybody ever ask for that?
I personally would probably only put chocolate in a darker beer.
Yeah.
We do have a stout coming out around Halloween that's going to have some chocolate malt in there.
Okay,
very
wait.
strong.
Before we go any further, you just brought it up. Do we see anything after today with the word pumpkin spice in it?
If the people want a pumpkin beer, I will brew it, but personally, that's not my favorite style. I think there's better styles for the fall, like our Oktoberfest that just came out. We actually just released our Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
We're right in Oktoberfest season right now.
You know, I found out something when we went to Oktoberfest that when we first started promoting the trip that we were going, I didn't realize Oktoberfest was primarily in September.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And you're going, what?
Yeah.
What? But anyway, fun time over there. I had a great time. Maybe I'll get some pictures over to Kevin. He'll post it up there. But that was crazy. And being a guy that doesn't drink a lot of beer, you know, you say, okay, I want the lightest, whatever's the lightest, I want you to bring it out. And, you know, the glass mug is, you're going, what the hell? And everybody's going, yeah. And I'm going, okay, yeah.
You probably had a few Kolsch's while you were there.
We got to get in the spirit.
Yeah.
Holy cow, it was something. It was crazy. But anyway, great time at Oktoberfest in Germany. If you ever get a chance to go, I was telling them it's like the State Fair of Texas on steroids. It's just wild. I always wanted, since I can remember, you'll see these pictures of October or anything over in Europe, and there's always that big giant thing that has swings and chairs you sit in and it spins around, and you see it in America, but these are twice the size. I rode it and I'm going, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Everything's bigger at that fair. Anyway.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good after a bunch of brats and beer.
I had 3 of those mugs of beer and some chicken and sausage. I was going, Anyway, Waco L, guys are here. We're talking about beer. Let's talk about Waco L, the building itself, currently located.
We're at 806 Austin Avenue, about 3 blocks that way.
That's not very far from here.
No.
How long were you said you've been there 6 years or so? Is
6
it
years
same
and 2
location?
months. Yes, sir. But and then we move later this year to a much bigger facility.
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
Away.
Tell us where that's going to be.
That'll be at 1004 Franklin.
And that's by?
Down the same street from Milo's, Neighborly Works, Mako Auto Parts.
Right. Yeah. Just not too far down from the giant conglomerate headquarters of Magnolia.
Yeah,
not too far down.
Right down the road.
Yep.
And the reason, bigger location, or
we're running out of space already.
Yeah, so
that's good problem.
We're just hoping to expand. You know, I'll be brewing twice as much beer, which is exciting, and hopefully getting a canning operation. That's the biggest thing for us is we distribute ourselves right now, so we're hoping by canning our beer, we can get it out to more people and more people can enjoy Waco Ale Company or Waco Brewing Company. We're also doing a name change as well.
And the new name?
Waco Brewing Company.
Instead of Waco Ale.
Yes, sir.
You know, you opened up my next question. Do you currently distribute, whether it be draft or in any bottle can or whatever, to any other place?
So we have a wonderful relationship with a couple restaurants in town, specifically like George's is probably our most loyal.
Hey, if there's one to have, that's a good one to have.
Absolutely. And so right now we're just distributing to people with draft systems, and so hopefully when we do get these cans going, we'll open up so many more opportunities to get our beer out there to the community. So that, that's a big motivation for us to move and expand.
Is there any different? I mean, I know you're putting it in a can and selling it, But is there anything different in the brewing process to can, or is it just you're just now loading it in cans instead of kegs?
Yes, sir. No, it's basically the same tank that I'm filling up the kegs from. We'll just connect up our canning machine and run the cans, and so it's not that huge of a jump or technical knowledge for any of us. It's just a matter of having the equipment and having the people to sell the beer to.
When I think of beer, and I'm a lot older than y'all will not remember this, but when President Carter, Jimmy Carter, was president, he had, seems like every president has that black sheep family member. Well, he had Billy Carter, and they came out with Billy beer, and it was the talk of America. Everybody wanted some Billy beer, but y'all got to come up with some stupid. You could do a Zach and Jim beer, a Zach and Jim. I don't know how stupid that is, but anyway, that's just stupid. Billy beer. Y'all don't remember that, I'm sure.
I feel like I've heard somebody at the bar or at the brewery mention Billy beer. But I've heard many stories. So
yeah. A black sheep of the family, right there. I think Clinton had one, didn't he? Clinton had
I think Clinton
brother that was.
Clinton might have been that.
Oh, he was the. Okay, correct me. Clinton was the black sheep. Anyway, family, or maybe it was his wife. I don't remember which one it is. All right, we're talking about Waco L. We got a new location coming, and any idea about kind of when that will happen? The grand opening, maybe January.
It should be around that time, January to March. We're just really excited. Like Ben said, he's got much bigger brewing equipment and facility for that. I'm more excited for the customers. They will have way more things to do at the place. We're looking at having 2 pickleball courts,
a
wiffle ball field. I don't remember how many TVs we're up to. I think like 30. And then we're doing a line of arcades and stuff like that, so people will have tons of things to do besides just drink good beer.
I should ask you this, but do you serve anything besides beer? Do you offer soft drinks or?
Oh, yes, sir. Yep. We even have root beer on tap. We don't make it ourselves. It's from St. Arnold's, but it's very good and very popular.
Any
wine,
any food or wine or anything like that?
Oh, we do a whole menu. Yes, sir.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
There you go. If you ever have been to Waco L, go check it out, and then check out the new location coming up. I'll get you guys to come back on in December. We'll talk about the new location and all the details. Pickleball is exploded.
Yep.
Yes.
Exploded. And I remember years and years ago, we went to Scottsdale, I think it was Scottsdale, and play golf. And we went to this resort area, and we pull in, and we look over there, and we go, what's up with those little bitty tennis courts?
Yeah.
We couldn't figure it out. There's 12 of us, we're going, what the hell? And we get up there and we go, hey, what are those things out there? Oh, that's pickleball. Well, that didn't help me. What the hell's pickleball?
Yeah.
And now it's the rage. It's crazy.
Tiny tennis.
Do either one of y'all play?
Not yet, but I'm hoping to play when we set up the courts.
I've never played. I grew up playing tennis, though. So.
Well, you're going to have to, if you're going to have pickleball courts, you're going to play.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'll transition into that.
Yeah. How about a sip and hit?
Yeah.
Sip and hit.
I like that.
There you go.
Love it. Waco L. These guys are great. Website?
It's wacoalco.com.
What are the hours currently?
Generally 11 to 10 throughout the week, and then on the weekends 11 to 11 at night. So
there you go. I remember back many years ago a place that there on the front door it says hours of operation, can to cannot.
Yeah,
that is
pretty
actually,
close. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, we open up a little earlier for like specific days, like whenever there's parades downtown.
Oh yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
That, so.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. All right, we're not finished talking about Waco L. We're going to talk with Benjamin and Zach. Stick around. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, I was just excited, so excited. Originally, when Casey reached out and he said, "This is Casey," and he said the Casey. I was across my mind. I thought this is Casey and the Sunshine Band that's coming in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's not it.
That was a rim shotter there. That's it. I like it. This is the KCD Band is going to be here in the 9 o'clock hour. Casey Stanislaw is going to be here to play for us and introduce who Casey brought. We'll do that in the 9 o'clock hour. So lots of great live music coming up at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. We'll take a commercial break and come back. Stick around.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
It is Oktoberfest time in Germany, and by gosh, it's Oktoberfest here in Waco. Even though we don't really have a big planned Oktoberfest, do we, in the town? We used to.
Nothing too massive.
Yeah.
I think all the local breweries kind of have an Oktoberfest, and so
on their own.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be actually maxed out with all the breweries in town, and I think we're aiming to be the last one.
Yeah.
I went to Sunday morning. I got up. Andrea and I went to the market down at the Arboretum in Woodway, and they have different people selling things, and they have music. And first tent I go up to is cheeses, and I go, "Hey, what do you got?" And she starts talking with this heavy German act. I go, "Oh my God, where are you from?" She starts telling me and all this cheese and stuff. And I said, "Yeah, I was at Oktoberfest." "Oh, did you da 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 da?" And I'm going, I can't understand it. Anyway. But it was so funny because we were talking about beer and Oktoberfest, and here's cheese. We'll get her in sometime. She'll come in and talk cheeses. All right, here's the deal. Today is Monday. Today is show number 185. Now, I'm going to tell you what we celebrate on this date today. Hobbit Day.
The Hobbit.
Are y'all into the Hobbit movies? I watch them. I like it.
They had a day.
Yeah, well, they do.
Hey,
You're finding that out.
Did you know it was a book first?
Yeah, seriously. The movies is crazy.
No, I don't read.
We can tell.
I just watch the movie once it comes out. But Hobbit Day today. Maybe you ought to run back and brew up a Hobbit beer.
Yeah, we can make that work.
An ale. What would they drink back in those days? An ale or a mead? What's the difference? Do you know what the difference is between mead, ale, beer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
well, tell me.
Mead is just fermented with honey, so it's more of like a wine. It's a honey wine. And I do throw honey in some of the beers that I brew. But, it's just going to be fermented honey, and then our beer is just going to be fermented grain, basically, is the biggest difference.
Right here. The king of the brewmasters right here just told us. I have something that I'm going to throw this at you.
All right.
You know what we say, hey, take home a growler?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where it gets its name?
No, I don't. Actually, I do not.
Back in the old days of England and Scotland and all that, and they brewed a mead or a beer or ale, whatever it was. They didn't have glass containers so they took, as everything, wine and everything was in some type of body part from an animal. They take the stomach and they'd make it. That's how they would take it home. And as they took this home, inside this whatever, the beer or ale would make a growling noise, like, and that's where the term growler comes from.
Never knew that.
I'm absolutely going to say that to some customers at the bar.
I love that.
All right, today is also National Ice Cream Cone Day.
Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah.
I love me some ice cream. World Rhinoceros Day. Rhinos are cute until you get really close to them. And they're horny. I don't know if you guys do that.
So I've heard.
I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Today is National Centenarian?
Yep.
Centenarian Day.
It's
100 years old.
Yeah, somebody over 100.
Oh, if you're over, just that you fall in that. You don't have to be 100.
No. Anyone over 100, I believe.
Interesting.
You hit that triple digits.
I think every day is their day, really, if they're 100.
Man.
Anyone ever met someone that's 100?
Actually met them. No, I know somebody in their 90s, but I don't know 100.
I've met somebody who's 100. Yeah. It's crazy.
National White Chocolate Day. We were talking about chocolate earlier.
All right.
Lizzie B, do you prefer white or dark?
I'm a darker milk fan, not
the
so
dark
much white
milk chocolate?
Yeah.
American Businesswoman's Day. It is observed annually today on this date, marking the founding date of 1949 of the American Business Women's Association, known as the ABWA. It honors the contributions of businesswomen in the U.S. and encourages networking, education, leadership for women in business.
Shout out, ladies.
I think it would be a great day to honor businesswomen. If you're a businesswoman, head over to Waco L this afternoon and have a cold one.
Fortunately, we are closed on Mondays.
Oh.
They can come see me tomorrow, though.
Yep, we're open tomorrow.
We're going to extend Women's Business Day into tomorrow at Waco L. There you go. All right, that's the things that we celebrate today on this Monday, the 22nd. Right now, we're going to go over to Lizzie B, and we're going to find out what's going on around the city of Waco in Central Texas. What's up?
Fabled Bookshop and Cafe is celebrating Hobbit Day with a great Baggins Bake-Off. You can join them today as they bring back fan-favorite activities, including a scavenger hunt, table games, and a costume contest, not to mention the great Baggins Bake-Off. 12 incredibly brave people are going to compete in a dessert competition to win all of the bragging rights that the Shire has to offer.
Wow.
If that is not your speed, you can join Baylor Women's Basketball today at Foster Pavilion for an open practice, with doors opening at 2:45 p.m. Practice is scheduled to begin at 3 with an ice cream social and autographs to follow around 5:30. This free event gives fans a chance to watch the Bears on the court ahead of the upcoming season, so go and support our Lady Bears this afternoon. Finally, Cultural Arts of Waco is bringing you the Retro Runway this Thursday, September 25th, strutting back through decades of fashion, and you personally are invited. Get ready for a fabulously fun fashion event showcasing vintage styles from the swingin' 60s, groovy 70s, and glam 80s, all in support of the Yellow Cottage Kitchen. I'm Elizabeth Riley with Act Locally Waco, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. You know, I wanted to mention Austin. He was hanging around and he ducked out the back. Tell us about Austin.
Austin has been a business owner for a very long time. He recently bought the brewery. I say recently, 2 years ago bought the brewery. But he used to own Austin's on the Avenue.
Right.
I guess that was like 15 years ago.
Right.
Makes me feel old. But yeah, he's been in the bar business for a while. So
I remember many years ago, Jim and I would do what we called Country Hump at Austin's on the Avenue.
Yep.
Many years ago. That was such a great place, and the little outdoor area between. Oh, that was a hopping place.
I remember
back
watching some basketball on that wall.
On the
one
wall.
night. Yeah, that was fun.
That's right. Well, yeah, great to have Austin stop by this morning and see. Is now that he's gone, is he good to you? Is he a good owner?
He's been my friend since I've been 22, so we've made it a long time.
He is the best boss. He lets me brew the beers that I want to brew, and he's intentional, and he's got this background in concrete, so he's a really solid guy, and we love Austin.
Did you hear that?
That was good.
Concrete,
That was
a real
good.
solid guy.
Good dad joke.
Wow, save that one. That's a good one. All right, speaking of let you do, I was going to ask you this a little bit ago. Is there a beer or whatever, an ale? Do you ever do a cider? Have you ever
Not
done
yet.
cider?
Not yet.
But is there something you want to do that either you're going, oh, I don't know, or somebody said, nah, I don't think so? Is there something you really want to do you haven't done?
I really want to brew these Belgian-style, very strong beers, and they just don't appeal to everybody because they're just got a little spice kick to it that not everybody is a fan of.
Yeah.
But I am dying to brew just a Belgian Golden Strong Ale, 12-13%, knock your socks off, and we're just waiting for the right time to brew one of those up.
When we think of beer, we think of Germany, but like you said, Belgium, had beer back in the old days.
No, we have a super popular Czech Pilsner right now, and I'm looking to brew Australian hazy IPA with hops from Australia, and it's just fascinating, the history of beer and all the places and all their little rules and nuances and intricacies, and so you really can taste, get an idea of like a Kolsch is from Cologne, Germany, so you
Sure.
get to really get a regional idea of what those people are drinking, and it's fantastic. It's not just Germany.
What would be right now, since you don't have the Bell, what would be the heaviest or the hardest core beer you've got?
So right now we got a double West Coast IPA. It is a fantastic beer. It's bitter and strong, and only drink 2 or 3. And then we do have a stout coming out that's going to be 11.2, and that stout's going to be perfect for that winter time.
Yeah.
What's normal beer, canned beer?
5%. 4.5
This
to
is
5%.
more than double?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep an eye out on yourself.
We're limiting this to 3. You only get 3.
Probably will have to on that one. It does come in a smaller glass too, though, so it helps a little bit.
What would that's the heaviest? What's the lightest? If somebody is used to drinking a light beer, or like me that doesn't drink beer a lot, what would you suggest?
I think our lightest beer right now is a Kolsch, and I think people may be unfamiliar that Kolsch is actually a very light style of beer, but that's 4.2%, and so you can definitely drink more than one and be fine.
Right.
As opposed to that double West Coast, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. How many calories you think?
Who's counting? Who's counting?
Who's counting? Especially after 5 or 6. Who's counting?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, before we head out of here, give us a recap. Where, what time, what days you're open, Waco L.
We're currently at 806 Austin Avenue. We're open all days of the week except for Monday. We open the doors generally at 11, close the doors generally around 10 to 11 as well.
I love it. Check them out online at
WacoLco.com.
And we're thinking maybe we'll have a big grand opening in January. My birthday's January 9th. If you want to have it that day, we'll come
Right,
party
keep
with
that
you.
in mind.
Definitely.
And of the new location on Franklin, and the new name?
Waco Brewing Company.
All right, Benjamin, Zach, thank you guys so much. Y'all are great.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, man, I love it. Love it. You can always go back and watch this if you missed it. Somebody tell your friends and your family, or play it back inside on one of the screens. Go to YouTube, Zach Owens Show. We love it. Thank you, guys. Before we let you run out of here, we let you, one of you, do the bad joke of the day. Which one?
I'll do it.
All right, here we go. Bad joke of the day.
What did the lawn say after a good rain? I'm feeling motivated.
Motivated. Oh! All right. Zach and Benjamin, Waco L, big round of applause. We got music, KCD bands coming up right after this commercial break. Hang in there.
At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusanes.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com.
All right, back live at the Backyard Bar Stage Grill. Big thanks to the guys from Waco L for stopping by as we celebrate Oktoberfest with Beer Week. As of right now, we're working on another brewery to be on tomorrow morning, trying to get in touch with them. They don't like to return phone calls or answer the phone. What's up with that?
I don't know, because it's free publicity.
Exactly. It's an hour of free publicity. I love it. Hey, Casey's here. We call him the birthday boy. Finally turning 21, right?
Oh, yes, I wish. You know, I would just be happy to go back to 40, to be honest.
Man, if I could go back to my 50s, I'd be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even my 60s, I'd be happy.
Are you really over 60? I'm 63 today.
I will be 70 in January.
God, man, you look good, man.
Thank you.
Come, let's play some pickleball. Come on, let's go.
I always tell people it's clean living.
That's it. Oh, yeah. Gotta be. By the way, it's Hobbit Day, because if you open the Lord of the Rings first page, it's Bilbo Baggins' birthday on September 22nd.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's Hobbit Day.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. First page of the book.
Really?
So I see you never got past that page.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to play a song.
So you got to tell us, how old are you on your birthday
63.
today?
I'm
there
63.
you go. Well, happy birthday, man.
Thanks, man.
And thanks for coming in. I appreciate it on your birthday. This is great.
I know. I hope. I hope we perform like we.
Well, there was miscommunication between me and Kevin. We were going to bring in a stripper, but I thought he was doing it. He thought I was doing it. I don't know.
Oh.
So the best you get is maybe Brian Brown from Sloppy Joe may walk out here in a minute. I don't know. Well, what are you gonna kick it off with?
I'm gonna kick it off with a song. It's on our first record. It's an homage to all the badass women in our lives.
Okay.
And it's called "The Land of Badass Women." Ready?
Yeah.
You ready? This is Jaden Oliver, by the way. Ready?
Woohoo!
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, my grandma kicked my grandpa to the curb back in 44. She caught him messing around on his way home from the war. Moved my mama to the farm and started cutting hair in town. A few years later, on her own salon and the nicest house around. Now I come from the land of badass women. They got a lot of passion and they got a lot of nerve. Well, they may not give you what you always wanted, but you're always gonna get what you deserve. Now when I was a little kid, I'd get dropped off at that beauty shop, and I watched my grandma working all day with a smile non-stop. Well, she taught me how to love this life and never quit until her dying breath. The only thing that ever stopped her was death. Told me once when I was broken throat, get your ass back up, get your shit together and move it on down the road. Cause my mama and my sister and my daughter and my wife, they're full of love and nurturing, but they ain't scared of the fight. No, that's why I said I come from the land of badass women. They got a lot of passion and they got a lot of nerve. Well, they may not give you what you always wanted, but you're always gonna get what you deserve. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I guess you know this song is all about Texas families. We practice love and kindness, and we remember our legacy. Now the floods might wash us out, but they'll never take away our pride. And just like Grandma lived, we're gonna keep her working, fighting until we die. Whoa, whoa. been taught to never quit living because we've been whooped into shape by badass women, badass Texas women.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know,
my badass woman's making me a cake, so that one goes out to her.
What's your favorite cake?
I come from the country. I grew up in Milam County. I'm 5th generation resident, so I had all these German great aunts, and I had an aunt who went by Aunt Mutton.
No.
Yes, Aunt Mutton. And Aunt Mutton made the best sort of chocolate devil's food cake you ever, with that sort of sugar icing on it.
Ooh.
And that's always like the birthday cake. So my mother and my wife, who are mentioned in the song, have perfected that recipe. So I think I'm getting an Aunt Mutton cake today, Zach. You should come have some of that.
I hate to ask this, but if you had an Aunt Mutton, what was Uncle?
Uncle Bill.
Oh,
we had an Uncle Chet.
Of course, Uncle Bill.
Aunt Fatty, Aunt Sis. My grandmother, who's also mentioned there, she went by Aunt Pete in the family. I don't know why. They had 12 kids in that family.
Well, tell us about you. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Cameron.
Yeah?
I grew up down there in Cameron, Yeoman. Me and my wife moved back a number of years ago, and I started this songwriting stuff. Got serious about it about 10 years ago. I'd always been kind of picker, and I sang. I've always sang.
Sure.
Sang barbershop, stuff like that. But I finally was like, I need to write some songs. So I kind of got serious about it and wrote that song. I think it's 2017. And we put a disc out in 18. And that's the first song on Land of Badass Women. And then I met Jaden about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He lives out of Cameron, so we started collaborating, and we put an album out last year in 24 called Create Love, KCD Band. And so we'll play a couple songs off of that coming up too.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, just,
And now, is the song you just did, is that the craziest song title you've ever written?
I don't know. What do you think? That kind of gets people because it's like, I'll tell you about that song. My wife was on a rant one day. I've been married 40 years. Love you, honey.
Oh, there you go.
42 years. And she was on a rant one day, and she's like, well, he just needs to get his ass up, get it together, and move it on down the road. I'm like, that's going in the song.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. I wrote an existential drinking song once, too. Maybe we'll play that one later. So, but yeah, we just try to do our thing.
Wow. Well, let's do another one.
You want to hear one? Okay. Well, this will be the first song. This will be the first song on the disc we put out last year, and it's about, the subject matter is about Snowvid. You remember Snowvid, right?
Sure.
21, when it was, everything just froze up.
Yep.
So this song's called Bring It In, and it features our pianist Jaden here on piano. Could you put a little bit more piano on the monitor? Thank you. All right, take it away, buddy. Arctic blast, almost biblical. Birds are dying and the power's gone. You stand outside like an imbecile, 'cause the whole world has done you wrong. And I know you don't want to be here. You were very clear on that. But if you wanna start something now, Tossing some logs and strike a match. Bring it in. Bring in the hard love. Bring it in. This ain't kid stuff anymore. Your reaction was so typical, 'cause you always play the wrong card. Now I'm not trying to be cynical, but you're hoisted by your own petard. You burnt your bridges with your friends, quit your job and blew all your cash. Maybe you're just mad at me now, 'cause you know I'm gonna take you back. Bring it in. Bring in the hard love. Bring it in. This ain't kid stuff. It's not time to make amends, 'cause this one's out of our control. Bring it in. Save yourself from the cold. Maybe there's an ember here. We can breathe back into life. It's not gonna change your mind, but it might keep us alive tonight. Hard love, bring it in. This ain't kid stuff. It's not time to make amends, 'cause this one's out of our control. Bring it in. Save yourself from the cold. Save yourself from the cold. Save yourself from the cold.
Woo! I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, sound like Billy Preston on the keyboards back there.
He's pretty close.
Man.
He can make any sound come out of this thing.
I love it. That is great. That is great. All right, KCD Band. We're having a good time here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Monday morning, the first day of fall, officially here at, what'd you say, 119? 119. What's your favorite time of the year, Casey?
I like the autumn. I really do.
Yeah?
I like the fall.
Yeah.
You know, football, and just when that heat breaks and it gets a little bit cool, that's my favorite time of year.
Well, you got to admit, we've had a pretty below normal summer. Only, I think, how many days officially over 100? 6, 5? Not many.
Yeah, less than that.
It's been pretty mild.
Yep.
What do you think about this winter? We're going to have a mild or bad winter?
I don't think you can predict it. You know, you can say, we had a mild summer, so we're going to have a mild winter. It might just be mild the whole time, you know.
Yeah.
It might be a low wave, sine wave. Instead of one of these sine waves, it might be like this.
Sure.
But, yeah, I'll tell you, leaves start to fall. It's supposed to be cool on Wednesday. Do you sleep with the windows open at your house when it's cool?
Yeah.
I like to sleep with the windows open.
Yeah.
If we can.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. Here's the time of the morning, Casey, that I like to bring up some things that happened on this date in country music history.
Okay.
See if you can remember any of these. Nothing really, really old. We're going to start with 1992. Garth Brooks released his 4th album. It was called The Chase. Great thing about it, it debuted at number 1. That's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, if you're Garth Brooks, it's not.
Yeah. 1998. Interesting. I don't remember this. The complete Hank Williams Sr., his whole album, it was a box set, was released of Hank Williams. The award-winning box set was a collection of almost every one of his pieces of work of the legend Hank Williams. 1998. Do you remember that? I don't remember it being released.
It reminds me of a Larry the Cable Guy joke.
What was that?
They weren't sure if it was Hank Williams Junior High School or Hank Williams Junior High School.
I love it. 2000, Joe D. Messina had the number 1 song on the country music charts. Hard to believe, 25 years ago, That's the Way was number 1 on the charts. And Kevin put this in here just to irritate me. 2012, Taylor Swift, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, scored its 3rd week number 1 on the top 100. Good for Taylor. Good for Taylor.
She's a nice girl, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, she was when you met her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not saying she's not now. I don't know.
Here's the deal. We're going to take a commercial break. Before we do that, I want to talk to you about my friends at Mike's Car Care Center. Mike Land and the crew over on Sanger Avenue. They'd love for you to stop by. You got AC problems. You got maybe a brake job you need, transmission overhaul, just a regular old everyday tune-up. Check on my friend over there, Mike's Car Care, Mike Land on Sanger. Call this number, set up an appointment, 855-6853. 855-6853. Mike's Car Care. Tell him you heard about it on the Zach Owen Show. Back after this.
Hi, my name's Erica, and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turn Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us on our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Here we are on a Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. How about those Bears? Baylor Bears?
Which Bears are we talking about?
How about those Cowboys? Ah, God, they look terrible. You know, somebody posted...
So the Texans. Oh, the Texans were horrible.
Somebody posted a picture of Jerry Jones up in the box, and he had that look, that, you know, like very stoic look, you know, and everybody's putting comments, and I said, I know he's sitting up there thinking, you know, I can sell the Cowboys and get top dollar. I can go back to Arkansas and buy the entire state. Bad. Cowboys, number one, were favored to win. Number two, considered Chicago one of the worst teams in NFL football, and then they lose. That says a lot about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Let's not mention the Texans, but how about them Frogs? Come on now.
Oh, TCU, yeah.
Yeah.
TCU, I grew up not too far from TCU, spent a lot of childhood days around the campus and over to Forest Park. My girlfriend's daughter goes to TCU. She's in her final year. Horned Frogs.
Yeah,
Man.
we got Arizona State on Friday night out there.
Yep.
So we'll see what we're made of.
Sure, absolutely.
I think Baylor's just gotten a raw deal on a lot of calls this year, in my opinion.
It's been some tough times. Yeah, sure has. We were talking during the break about, what'd you say, Kevin? It's the lowest score?
Yeah, it was the most amount of games that were decided within the last 3 minutes of the game in one day since the 1970 merger
since the 70s.
In the NFL. Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy. The way Philadelphia won against LA, I was pulling for LA so bad, and they block it running in, score the touchdown, win the game. I'm going, oh my God.
And how about the Browns over the Packers?
Oh my gosh, beat the Packers? That's wild. All right, we're going to talk to Scotty coming up in a little bit from the Pete Sousa Show about sports and what's going on. Right now, KCD Band is here, and let's play another song.
This is a title cut from our release we did last year. It's called Create Love.
I love it.
And by the way, if you go and stream it, the great Frank Exum, you know Frank from around here, he plays on this song. He's got a great solo on it if you hear the studio version. So anyhow, here's Create Love. We've been all masked up in blue. It's got you down and I'm feeling it too. You ain't been outside in so long. Let's give a little love away. The only thing I gotta say is I wanna spend the day in love with you. I know you got a little spark, a little magic in your heart. Your circle has been so small, hasn't touched anyone at all. Come on, break down your little wall and give a little love away. There's never been a better day to let those rays come shining through. love away. The only thing I gotta say is I wanna spend the day in love with you. You know that life just makes more life. You know that art just makes more art. You know the more that you create love. Your circle has been so small, hasn't touched anyone at all. Come on and break down your little wall and give a little love away. It's never been a
Nice. Love it. All right, today, Casey's birthday, 63 years old. Here is who Casey joins in today as birthday people. Here's some celebrities. Let's go. Some of them are no longer with us, but it's nice to mention them. All the way back to 1927, the great baseball legend Tommy Lasorda was born, 1927. 1958, Andrea Bocelli, Italian singer. 1958, Joan Jett. Everybody knows who Joan Jett is. Punk rock pioneer. 1960, Scott Baio, actor, Charles in Charge, all that.
Show Happy Days. He was on.
1961, Bonnie Hunt, actress, was born. Bonnie Hunt. 1982, Katie Lowes, actress, was born. 1987, Tom Felton. He's a British actor. He was in Harry Potter and all that good stuff.
Yeah, he was the bad guy, Malfoy.
He was the bad guy?
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton.
He was a Slytherin. Boo.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I watched all those. Okay, let's go with some local folks. Today, happy birthday goes out to Mallory Barnett. Krista Fry. Happy birthday, Krista. Chelsea, I think it's pronounced Malden. Drew Tate. Happy birthday. Randy Berry. Tabitha Berryhill. My friend Tana Snoddy down in Gatesville. Happy birthday, Tana. Thomas Flores. Savannah Smock having her birthday. Bryce Beatty, Tammy Johnson, Frank Rainey, used to be one of my overnight disc jockeys back in the old radio days. Happy birthday, Frank. Jacqueline Renfro, happy birthday to you. Have a great day. Make it a good day, a special day. Hey, I know you want to talk about this big event coming up November 1st in Salado, one of my favorite towns around, and MACT, Music Association Central Texas, great group of people. I've had them on my show. Tell us about this big event.
So I am one of the past presidents of MACT, and James Stone, who I think you had up here, is the current president and my running buddy. So this will be the 5th year in a row. We've got a free festival on the shores of Salado Creek.
Woo.
The beautiful facility of Barrel Brewing. And
Yeah.
They have that big courtyard, and then all the grass down to the creek. We're going to have probably 70 or so vendors down there.
Right.
Last day of daylight savings will be a long day, and the music all day on 2 stages. So we have an outside stage and an inside stage. Our headliners this year are the Ghosts of Hill County.
Yeah, they're really good.
And then also Jim Ford, kind of 2 headliners this year. Besides that, we have local bands, and I want to stress that we are using just local acts all day on 2 stages. And again, free show. We try to raise a little money for our organization, 501c3. We've been around
Sure.
for 25 years or so.
Oh, yeah. So you'll have vendors set up, food and other things, and
Food, trucks, and of course, great barrel brewer.
sure.
And barrel brewer.
I love it.
Katie Hill, I don't know her, she does a great job down there, and very supportive of live music in general, anybody. And I want to thank you, by the way, for just hosting us and all of the acts that you've hosted. It's just giving local musicians a chance to do our thing. And
Yeah.
do our stuff. It's a real, it's unique, and it's not taken for granted, believe it, because sometimes gigs are hard to come by, especially to get our original music out there.
Yeah.
So much for having us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point of this whole show. And today being number 185, we've had so many talented. And I got to say, I got invited down just a few months ago to speak at the kind of the local music group they have in Salado. And golly, there's a lot of talented that live right in Salado area.
Yeah.
Super.
They're in the woodworks. I mean, all of the musicians are, and they just, well, we all just kind of play in each other's bands, you know, so.
Yeah.
Leading into the next song, though, you know, I heard you talk about going to tropical vacations. You like that?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
We're going to play a song here. The song that's on this last record came out, we wrote it during COVID, you know, and just like couldn't do anything, so we just wrote some songs. And this song is about a trip that my wife and I made. Have you ever been to St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
No, I have not. That's one of the places I haven't.
So this song came out of that trip, and it's got a little bossa nova beat to it. Start the beat there, baby. We got a little pre-program.
Ooh, got the beat going now.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, while he's doing that. So I went down kind of a bossa nova rabbit hole during that time, and this song came out. This song came out of it. All right. You got it?
He's working on his beat.
Well, we pre-programmed a little. All right, go ahead and start it. Yeah.
Here we go.
No, sir.
We had crash landed on the island. We had ejected from a wild one. We laid exhausted on the shore. We couldn't fight 'em anymore. And all the things that passed between us were about as far away as Venus. The trade winds blowing through our hair. We left our baggage on the pier. We were almost there. We were too tired to care. Floating into the blue.
to find a place where the light shines through. Vayamos solo en la orilla. Oímos voces en las conchas. El celular nos falló. El equipaje se nos perdió. Así llegamos, poco nos faltaba cariño, pero crecerá el amor donde brilla la luz del sol. Yeah, we were almost there. We were too tired to care. Floating into the blue to find a place where the light shines through. To find a place where the light shines through. Donde brilla la luz del sol.
Yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
That is great. How long ago did you write that?
I wrote it in 21, I think.
Yeah.
20, actually. We went on that trip like right before all the COVID stuff hit. We were coming through the Miami airport and was like looking at the TV screen and like, what's going on in China? All these people were like, oh, it's probably nothing.
Yeah.
And so I wrote it that summer in 20.
That's great. That's a fun song. I love it. All right, my buddy Scotty's standing by right now from the Pete Sousa Show, and we're going to talk sports. Scotty, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Zach? How was your weekend, man?
Oh, man, it was fantastic. Did the Woodway Farmers Market, went out and ate, went to a wonderful a wedding celebration engagement party thing out in a beautiful, owned by the Reisingers, Dr. Reisingers out in the country. Just a wonderful time. But I have something that I want to ask you about. Two things. Kevin is going to chime in on this one. Earlier this morning, nobody got it right. I had 4 people guessing. I'm going to give you a chance. What is the oldest sports franchise, the oldest sports team continuous in America?
Professional, college?
Yes, professional. One? It could be NFL, football, it could be basketball, it could be anything.
Zach, I would like to explain my rationale before I guess.
Go ahead.
I think because you're asking me, it's probably a really strange answer.
Okay. Kevin, what'd you guess?
I guess the Bears.
Hold on. I'm not done talking through this. Let me process. I'm a verbal process.
Yep.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I think my inclination is to say something really wacky like the Harlem Globetrotters. But baseball has been around longer.
Are you Googling this? I can see you through the deal.
I'm really not. I promise on anything that I'm not. I'm going to guess The Boston Red Sox.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah. You were very close.
Those original Colony Cities baseball.
Okay, now I've got one for you and Kevin now. Name the only starting NFL quarterback current that his first and last name start with the same letter. And you got 5 seconds. 5.
NFL quarterback?
NFL starting quarterback right now. First and last start with the same letter.
Tua Tagovailoa.
You are exactly right.
Yep. Tua, turn the ball over.
Turn the ball over. That's right.
That's right.
All right. Enough foolishness. What's going on, man? What's happening in sports today on the show?
Oh, man. We have a special guest on the Pete Souza show today.
Uh-oh.
The head coach of the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Woo! I love it.
NFL veteran Anthony Beck
Woo!
joins us today.
I love it. That is great. You're having some great guests on, man.
I know. We're having a good time.
Who does the booking for Pete?
His name's Chris, and he's awesome.
Wow, he's doing a great job.
He is, yeah. So obviously, Anthony, head coach of the Battlehawks, NFL veteran, and the color commentator currently for the New York Jets. And by the way, all of those things are not the most interesting thing about him for our audience. It's that his son is Rocco Beck, who might be the best quarterback right now in the Big 12.
Really?
Yeah, so lots of topics today to cover with Anthony Beck.
I love it. What was your take on college and NFL this weekend? What was the Philadelphia block running in to win the game? That was crazy.
Zach, do you know the worst position to be in as a sports fan in the United States of America?
What?
Being both a Baylor fan and a Dallas Cowboys fan.
That's right. It was not a good weekend.
Awful today.
Hey, Scotty.
I feel like horrible. There are not words for Baylor to drop a game they absolutely should have won.
Same thing with the Cowboys.
And then the Cowboys, the Cowboys just got shellacked by maybe the worst team in the NFL.
Exactly.
I mean, a disaster weekend for me.
Yeah.
There's room on the Indiana bus because Indiana had a really good weekend.
Indiana beat Illinois, number 9 Illinois, by a much wider margin than Baylor beat Stanford.
It's like they're still playing cupcake games.
I told Pete, Indiana and Georgia Tech are making the playoff this year.
Wow.
And so far, I look right on both fronts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you call anything on the Colts? No, probably not.
I did not.
Nope.
I did not. The Colts have shocked me.
And
I also predicted the team of the year in the NFL to kind of come out of nowhere and be really good as the Falcons, and they got shellacked yesterday.
They looked good earlier, but now not. Yep. And then the Fever beat the MVP on the night she got the trophy.
Yeah, but Zach doesn't want to talk about that.
Yeah, who?
I know.
Who cares about that? Oh, well. Anyway, all right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
You guys are awesome. See you
All
soon.
right. Scotty with the Pete Souza Show right there. I got the KCD band with me right now, playing some great songs, and that last one gave me made me want to just pack up and go to the islands right now.
Well, I have to beg to differ with your buddy there.
Uh-oh.
Josh Hoover is the best quarterback in the Big 12.
Ooh.
I'm just going to throw that down right now.
There you go.
Josh Hoover.
I love it.
All right.
Coming up, speaking of islands, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there, trip number 46 of the Zach and Jim Travel Club is coming up May 11th, and we're going to go for 7 days and 6 nights, all-inclusive, 100% all-inclusive. We're going to bus to Austin. We'll fly to Miami and then on to Turks and Caicos, one of the top 5 rated beaches in the world, Grace Bay. And we'll stay there at Beaches Resort, 100% all-inclusive. Call over to Alan Samuels, House of Travel, at 776-2560 and say, I want to go on that trip. Have you been to Turks and Caicos?
I've not.
I haven't either, and I've heard so many great things, and we've been trying for years to get an affordable trip to go because It's not cheap to go over there, but we finally found something, a good deal. So reach out and go with us. Go with us.
Okay.
Take your guitar. Yep. You can bring Jay along with you.
Jaden? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if we could get the keyboard on.
We got a smaller one. It's a little more portable.
Okay. What are you going to do this time?
We another song from our record that we put out last year, Create Love. It's about another COVID song, When I Was Missing All My Asshole Friends. And if we'd been known each other, we met a number of years ago. You came down to Cameron and helped us with a golf tournament.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My buddy Ben White.
Ben White, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyhow, goes out to all my asshole friends. It's called Friends Again.
I love it.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and. You've been running with cats, I've been sleeping with the dogs. You've been out where it's at, I've been living in a fog. But do you ever think about when we used to hang out? We shot hoops in the street and then each other ahead. We used to swap CDs of our favorite bands. It just takes too much energy to stay mad. And I just wanna be friends again. Is that too much to ask? I know the world has changed a lot since way back when, but hey, you know we always ran in different packs. Kinda miss your obstinate ways and your healthy distrust of the government. Let's be friends again. What do you say? See your house from here, and I'm standing outside drinking a beer. You don't even have to bring my lawnmower back. I just wanna be friends again. Is that too much to ask? I know the world has changed a lot since way back then, but hey, you know we always ran in different packs. Kinda miss your obstinate ways and your healthy distrust of the government. Let's be friends again. What do you say? I said I relate to your asshole ways, and I'm with your brother about the government. Let's be friends again. I wanna be friends again. I got the game on in the den. Hey, what do you say? Hey, what do you say? I said, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
What do you say? What do you say?
Let's be friends.
What do you say? Hey, you got any, besides the big deal in November 1st, do you have some other things you want to promote you got coming up?
Well, speaking of Salado, we do have a gig down there this Friday, the 26th. We'll be playing at Stagecoach in their pavilion. Jaden and I will be playing.
Nice.
And then I think on the 5th of October, whatever that Saturday is, we're going to be playing over in Man, I shouldn't say that. I should have done my homework. I believe it's over in Copper's Cove. They're doing a thing for veterans. We're playing for that. A veterans fundraiser that day.
What's the email? I mean, the website?
My website's KCD Band, KCD letters, band.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook, KCD Band. On Spotify, Apple Music.
All that stuff that I really
Amazon,
don't under. Yeah.
Deezer. Title. Pandora.
I love it. KCD Band. We're going to get back with one last song. Before we do that, I got to mention tomorrow. So, we're doing Beer Week, and I've got 2 or 3 of the breweries and beer places lined up, but we're really having trouble. Tomorrow, I tried to get Brother Well and Southern Roots. I've been calling. No return phone call, no return emails, no response. So if you know Southern Roots or Brotherwell, I'm looking to get one of those on for tomorrow and the other one on maybe Thursday or Friday. So need your help. Having trouble getting a hold of these guys. Tomorrow's musician is going to be Thomas Michael Riley. Thomas Michael Riley tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour. Before we close it out, got to talk to you about Elite Steel and Supply. Gary and Tina Smith, the owner-operators, a great mill, state-of-the-art mill that fronts up to I-35, north side of Temple. Metal. That's what they do. They roll it, bend it, cut it, shape it, form it, all right there on site. They do job delivery. They promise you the quickest turnaround as well at Elite Steel and Supply. Call this number. Maybe you're building a barn dominium, putting a metal roof on your house, whatever it might be. Call 773-4300. 773-4300. Elite Steel and Supply. Hey, I miss you, Jim. We'll see you back tomorrow on a Tuesday here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Enjoy your first day of fall today in about 119. You guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Man, it's been great, and hope to see you again real soon.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday and many, many more. And I'm going to mark it down on my calendar because that sounds like so much fun on November 1st in Salado.
Come down. Again, free show. I mean, just come. It's going to be all day. We're going to start the music about 11. It'll go till 8 or 9 o'clock. And be a nice fall weather by then. It'll be nice and cool.
I think there's going to be some partying after 8 or 9 o'clock, too.
Not us. We'll be tired. We're going to go home.
Oh, you're getting old. I know what it is.
I know.
All right, let's wrap it up. What do you got?
This last song is a song really wrote for my wife. It's called Swerve. Speaking of birthdays, life is not a straight line. It's not. It's a curve. It's a swerve.
It's a swerve.
Here we go. 1. There was a line from me to you. A single connection, one way through. But really, what's a line but a collection of points in time? Think about it, you know that it's true. See how that line is really a curve. A couple of angles, a dogleg, a swerve. Standing at the other side, tell me now, what did we find? 10,000 ways from me to you. So we rise into another day, and we'll try another way. So we rise into another day, and we'll try another way. Life is a spiral on another trip around the dial, by every country mile all the way through, from me to you. Whoa, from me to you. From me to you. From me to you.